going on YouTube? This is Chaos Rain here. In this video, I'm here to show you a little bit about my Kezhou progress, as well as show you what I'm doing for the Pyschie-night-abyss event there. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I'm still getting over what I was getting over, but let's go ahead and hop right into it. So first things
Use a
first.
sword in hand to find peace.
Great. We
Sharpen the sword within.
we only have I2. Our deco for him is just, funny stuff really. I have a mustache, a bow, the wheel. I felt like, why not? I like him, but I'm probably not gonna grind him out too well. We'll see. Currently, we are sitting at this setup for demon wedges. I'm most likely, most likely going for 2 scorched tins, 2 resolve tins, just because I don't like playing the meta. I don't like grinding all the excess scorches out and whatnot, and having a bunch of these spare for no apparent reason. So, oops, let's go ahead and put that back on. But this is what we got going. I don't have a secondary setup with it. I just decided to go this route. For our weapon, we are pretty much done here. I'm not going with edge or threshold because I don't really need the attack range. I've been like splash damaging everything pretty well. Um, this is pretty good. Puts our crit damage to 925 and our crit chance to 65.78. Um, this is also the weapon's crit damage and crit chance, not his, so he will also scale this even further with his own stats. Our weapon is his weapon. It's smelt 0. Let me go find it. And we don't really have too much here. It's just kind of this, I guess. I guess I could do fold over 10 or trammel 10, but I have the wedges. I'm just waiting for a little bit before I decide to go for ranged weapons, wedges. Um, then we'll go ahead and go into, let's see, characters and
Use a
skills.
sword in
Sorry, I was
hand
lost a little
to
bit.
find peace.
So,
Sharpen the sword within.
excuse me, as with any character that we try to, build up, we want to try and get all their skills maxed. I decided I would go for full maxing him as best as I could. I don't have any more of these. I used all of this week's on this. His team, I am using Fina, Fina is I6, and she still doesn't have this tin, but I can't really farm these excessively right now because the boss that drops these drops nothing else that I want. So I've just been farming for Fushu, which currently
I've
she's
prepared some
I3 and I have enough
vitality
to get her
boosting tonic
I4,
broth. Be sure to
and
have some before
she
we
also
swim.
needs
It will
these.
help keep you warm and
So
warm.
Kill. Use a sword in
basically,
hand
you're kind of
to find peace.
stuck between
Sharpen the
who you want
sword
to
within.
upgrade first. I chose Kezhou because I'm using him for just kind of theater pushing casually. I don't do it too hard, but that's kind of what I end up doing. I'll go ahead and hop in a theater run and show you a little bit of how he's performing. I also decided to use him in Mystic Maze today, and I thought he was pretty decent. I've been using Pyschie-night-abyss pretty much the whole time because she's I6 and her weapons are almost both Smelt 5 and all that, so... Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and go right into theater. As you see here, I didn't beat it. I got 4 out of 5 stars. And you can kind of tweak your secondary character however you want. I'm currently using this, but I would actually recommend using Fushu, especially if you have I4. I4 Fushu enables a lot of extra value for you, giving you a bunch of morale to stack. Um, and the more of an, morale is a separate multiplier, so the more morale you have, the crazier your damage is going to end up. I might have to turn down my in-game volume, so
Even the lion gives its all when hunting a hare.
turn it down just a bit. Great.
Time to test this blade. Dance of the sword. Your final.
Then pretty much you just rotate between your ranged weapon and your melee weapon. Stack up that bar at the bottom there and repeat.
Nothing left.
Once you get your introns up, you're going to be doing a lot of extra damage too.
Let the flawless host
There you go. As you see right now, it looks like he has a spear instead of his katana. I actually don't think I switched now that I think about it. We'll see.
Dance of the sword. Your final call.
See what I'm using. Am I using my sword? Yes, I'm using my sword. Okay.
Time to test this blade.
Pretty much what happened when I fought with him on my other run there is I died, so I lost on the last stage.
Steps in. Nothing left.
let the flawless host guide.
Dance of the sword. Your final call. Time to test this blade. Stepped in. Nothing left.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I'm still recovering.
Hands of the sword. Your final call.
And as you see, he's pretty solid. You know, it's definitely not as smooth as Pyschie-night-abyss, but Psyche has those 2 extra wedges that are a decent increase to your damage as well. Sorry, I kind of lost track of her for a second.
10 steps in. Nothing left. Dance of the sword. Your final call.
Unfortunately, you are melee against this boss, so you do have to kind of maneuver around a bit.
Steps in. Nothing left.
Yeah, there you go. Pretty much you can just wail on her and, you know, while she's available to hit, not floating in the air, and you'll be good. But unfortunately, you are melee versus someone who just floats up in the air, so hitting her is a little bit of a challenge from time to time. now she's gonna do her ulti or her, phase thing, tornado, whatever.
Let the sea flow.
10 steps in, nothing left.
See if I can't break this one wing. If I can, she's just dead. Alright, doesn't look like it, but that's fine.
Your finds call.
Should be able to break her here, and then easy peasy. Boom. As you saw, we were able to push the stage pretty easily. I'm not even full tens yet. I've just been kind of casually doing the wedges as I got the clues, as well as just slowly but surely upgrading all his gear. Just this week, I basically got his skills up, so that was pretty much the game plan for that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and show you Pyschie-night-abyss, the event. So as everyone knows by now, there's this whole Fox Hunter event, which everyone's participating in. I am currently rank 100. Haven't really tried too hard. Cleared out most of the big stuff. But let's go ahead and show you a little bit about what we're doing. Looks like it says groups finalized. Great. I already claimed that. I've been playing on phone, so let's go ahead and show you what team we are currently using
The butterflies just fluttered
and
over
what
with an
setup. So
invitation.
we are
They
using
told
our
me there's a
Psyche
midsummer
with
ball in the
Truffle
woods,
plus
a vibrant
Fina.
tricolour.
She's I0, I6. This isn't full smelt. This is full smelt. Neither of these are full smelt. And we have, again, we're Apex rank 100. We're not really trying to go for a rank. Um, and yeah, there we go at 100. I do know that there are a lot of players in this ranking bracket that all are, TR65, which is a 50% account damage boost. I am not. I am
Kill.
TR64, so I
Use a
do
sword
not
of care.
have as much
The
power as they do
butterflies just
overall.
fluttered over
I
with an
also am not
invitation.
using the
They told
standard
me there's
setup
a midsummer ball in the
of
woods,
all
a
volitions.
violet
I am
tricolour.
currently using double resolve, well, single resolve in this setup, and then double volition. And I'll go ahead and do a quick run, and then I will bid you guys adieu, since it only takes me a couple seconds anyway. So the way I specifically handle the
Let's go
this
to corners of the world I've never
is I
seen.
usually come over here. As you saw there, we do have Volition set up for our big wedge because Truffle actually has the resolve. So we're still resolve stacking to the full extent. We just have the extra damage boost. And what I do here is I will just wait until my health goes down to a certain threshold. I know Psyche has a internal timer or whatever that gives her that boost, but the reason why I want to do that is because once my health hits a certain threshold, as Truffle does her thing, after she does her thing, I can just sit here and bam, that's uh that's the boss. Killed it. 251, great. New record, hooray. And then that's basically it. That's how I do it. And because I have that truffle damage boost immediately, I just go super ham. It lasts for like 20 seconds for me, so the moment it's on me, I can just sit there and start wailing on the enemy. And just off of that, I pushed up 22 ranks. Again, I'm not really trying to grind this. I just wanted to show you a little bit about my setup. I am still Triple S. I have the titles and everything. I am TR64, so you can still get the top 5% with TR64, so you don't have to worry about, being a TR65 sweat, which, as you see here, this guy's 64, and then, you know, I believe we can see their psyche set up, and they are 64 with what looks to be a purple wedge setup. Um, and they're taking first place with double volition, double resolve here. And honestly, good on them. I'm actually amazed that they managed to pull off first place here.
Weapons.
That's pretty dope.
Pyschie invited me on a date.
And their weapon, smelt 5. My weapon still isn't smelt 5, it's smelt 3. And so on and so forth. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I didn't expect someone to push first place. No less, they also used her, and honestly, I wouldn't expect her to be a meta pick for this mode. I may have to try that out, but either way, um, this is pretty much what you got going. A lot of these players up here are TR65 and have really crazy wedge setups. I'm just 64 with what I got. Yeah, this person has quad volition, which this is way too crazy for me. I'm never gonna do this much volition unless they release more wind wedges that also happen to drop volitions. I'm always gonna either be doing two resolve, two volitions, or one resolve, two volitions, and dual, depending on how I feel like playing. Honestly, for that specific run, because there's a lot of enemies, you should personally drop dual.
Kezhou,
I
here's
have
a
dual
sword in
on
hand.
because
The
I'm
butterflies
just too
just
lazy,
fluttered
really.
over with an
But I
invitation.
really,
It
or sorry,
told
not
me there's a
volition,
midsummer ball
resolve.
in the woods
But
with
this is
violet
what
tricolour.
I should be running for this. And I don't know how much difference it's gonna make because I already nuke everything down. But I'll just why not? I'll go ahead and hop in one more, and at most I might save a second or half a second and whatnot, or I would just have the exact same time. That's just kind of how it is with this when you have as much investment as I do. So,
Let's go
as I said
to corners of
before,
the
we're
world
actually
I've
going to
never seen.
go over here and pop our butterfly form. And as soon as our HP drops below a certain threshold, I will be able to just go all in. My mouse flicked for a second. That was weird. And bam, as you saw there, we just deleted them. I didn't really pay attention on how fast or slow that was, but that looks like it was slightly faster. I mean, I could have been faster, could have been not. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm not trying to grind this mode too much. Um, Once I get all the rewards, I'm just gonna get the globbles because I mean those are so good. And I want to level up Kezhou so bad. So he's pretty fun. I didn't expect myself to like him, but yeah, that's where I am at in Pyschie-night-abyss. If you guys have any questions or would like to see, any other content, if you want account overview, anything like that, you are more than welcome to request it, and I'll be glad to share with you what I got going. As always, everybody, take it easy, have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next video.